Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, whatever this game is called on the Mysterious JG. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in my off-screening I wiped out all gremlins everywhere. Now I'm making references to the Greatest Generation, a Star Trek podcast I really like a lot that you guys will have no particular way to get. But I'm pretty sure I can't do this quest anymore because gremlins are now extinct, and a group of gremlins appears when you're wandering around this area and drops that item. So, in theory, they could still appear even though they're supposed to be dead, but I think they won't, and I think I've basically wiped them out. And I guess I hadn't wiped them out yet on that save slot, which is confusing because I thought I had. But if I stumble across this item somewhere, so be it. You're supposed to get it for defeating a group of gremlins. And I'm not even sure how in that file that I loaded to before doing the death game and Death Olympics and whatever the fuck. I don't even know how I had it there, but if we stumble across it, great, we'll finish that quest. But the quest rewards for that are just 80 to your max hit points, plus 6 magics, plus 6 to strength, which is like, right now our hit points are like almost 5,000. Our strength is, depending on which items we're wearing, strength is super. Yeah, that's not a major quest as far as its rewards for you, is what I'm getting at. Now, I am wondering about. We got the Blue Mage. We got Dragoon for doing the Death Olympics, whatever. We got Blue Mage, which is maximum ATB plus 20. Soul of the Blue Mage, which increases magic damage by 5% and ATB recovery by 15%. So this is a good outfit, actually. And so is Dragoon. Is in a different ways is good. It's got stagger capacity. So these are both probably better than what I'm using most of the time, which are. Does it have where's the? Oh, abandon the changes. I'd need to be in a different. Here's where I would actually want to look at that. So this is a suit of armor received from the goddess Etro. But like this has plus 20 maximum ATB, and Guardian Core has plus 20 maximum ATB. Otherwise, I guess the this has Arsenal of 1, slightly increases damage done by Army of 1, but that's an item that we don't get until later. So really, those garbs aren't that great. They're not bad. They're better than what you start with, but they're not fantastic. And right now I'm using them because I like the way that they look, but they're really not great. Bone Cracker is pretty great. Actually, Overture does decent overall stats, and but I think we could buy better stuff than this. Blaze Fire Saber is the other one that we get. ATB speed. I guess what I'm getting at is none of these things are really fantastic. But I could be doing Shadow Hunter. Oh, I think this is probably meant to go with the Dragoon thing. Sickle of the Faithful, which doesn't do great damage, but it has Protect Thief. At some point, I probably want to start spending money and getting better weapons, but for now, we're actually doing kind of okay. Let's use our EP abilities to teleport out of here. Let's just assume we're never getting that quest. We will go to Ruffian, because I think there's a quest in Ruffian that we found some The ruins have been waiting for me, ruins that were built long before there was even a cocoon in the sky. The seal on the entrance had rejected every effort by the bandits to break it, but it melted away before the power of the Savior. Now adventurers who had long abandoned these deserts will come flocking back, lured by the promise of new plunder. Plunder! The bandit settlement will be filled with life, and the dead dunes booming like they haven't been for centuries. Cool. But I think we have a quest or two that we can do here that I kind of lost track of.
The warp machine that leads to the ruins was active again, and it's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy.
A little sandbird told me what you've been up to.
Because we found the other merchant, his rival.
Is old Ramon open for business?
The bad guy, Razor Ramon.
All I did was help him get back onto his feet.
By picking him up and setting him down on his feet.
The world's a pretty hard place to live in these days. You don't see a lot of people helping each other out. If there were more good eggs like you around, maybe this place wouldn't have ended up the ghost town that it is.
Probably not.
Someone's got to be the first to start. Why not you?
With your stupid snakeskin cowboy hat.
I don't do a thing if there's no profit in it.
What?
Are you
No
sure?
price?
Someone who claims to be a ruthless salesman, you look pretty happy to hear about your rival's return.
Are you like Quark? Are you claiming to be all about profit, but really you got a big old heart?
If he does manage to cut it somehow,
Man.
a competitor might help me stay on my toes.
Ah.
I'll say this, my wares and my service will both be better than ever.
I certainly hope so. Don't let me down now.
Don't let me down. Broosh. Anyway, quest complete. 500 gil and a snakeskin hat. That's terrible. Is that it? Okay. This is even worse rewards than the quest I just said that we weren't doing. I was trying to talk myself out of caring about not getting those rewards, and then we just did this quest, and suddenly that quest looks like it's awesome. Oh, but he's got new stuff, so maybe... Regen potion. An arrow. Interesting. But nothing we care about, really.
All right.
Listen up, boys and girls. We've made it all the way into the ruins and found some ancient murals.
Hey, little miss up and coming. I'm off to look for cruxes on Adonis's orders, of course.
Adorable Adrian Adonis?
I've got a knack for finding cruxes. If you're stuck for one, let me know. Though I won't hand them over for free, of course.
No, I do not want your
Change your mind,
cruxes.
you know where to find
Masters of
them.
this fine desert. Have your skills. Have a look.
It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. You are now able to level up your abilities in sorcery shops. If you have the required mailstones, or milestones, you can level up an ability that has reached its limit, opening up new possibilities for growth. There are 9 grades of milestones, and the current strength of your ability dictates the number and type of milestones that you will need. So this is a sync for, if you want like the maximum level skills of everything, you need to play the game on multiple times on higher difficulty levels, blah, blah, blah. Abilities that can be leveled up are marked with a up arrow. By repeatedly leveling up and synthesizing your abilities, you'll eventually reach the highest level, level star. Try collecting as many milestones as you can. Mostly we're getting them from Omega enemies, and even then, like the amount we get each time is pretty random. So we'll take the tutorial, even though they just told us how this works. You will be given an attack level 1 and a bronze milestone. Usually costs a great deal of gil level abilities. For the purpose of this tutorial, you'll be given the required 1,000 gil. You reach the limit for synthesizing. Boost level of an ability. You'll need the components called milestones. So for this ability has not reached its growth limit. I thought they just told us to attack level 1, 1,000 gangstas. Are you sure you want to enhance this ability? Yes. So that gives you attack level 2, which has higher attack power. You leveled up an ability, greatly increasing its effects. Oh, it wasn't really that big of a decrease, but when your ability increase in level, their effects will likewise improve. Sometimes the amount of ATB an ability requires may also decrease, making them more useful in battle. When abilities have reached their limits, level them up with the milestones.
Can you have a look?
Alright, so we'll see if there's anything worth leveling up here. We can have a better light slash. I'd like to. I kind of wish I knew what we get from it. Like, what does it look like after it's been leveled up? That would be nice to know. You pretty much want to level up gold skills so that they carry along that extra. Metaguard. What would increasing it even do for us? It requires 1,000 gil and a silver malastone. And ATB cost goes down, resistance goes up very slightly. That wasn't really much, was it? Slow level 2. That takes silver malastones. It gets a little cheaper, it lasts a little longer. Poison level 2. Same thing, gets cheaper, lasts a little longer. Huh. Well, this only maximum HP plus 180. This one only takes gold or bronze malastones, so it gets cheaper. Magic effect time goes up to 1. I thought the spell took away. Whatever. I really don't understand. So if we're ever going to use the spell, there's not a whole lot of point in having too many of most of these, actually. Heavy Slash is a good one. It costs a lot of attack points, but it does a lot of damage. So I've been looking at... That's a thing I might need to get going to deal with. Stagger duration plus 3%, strength plus 80. What if I combine this with some... Getting a leveled up Heavy Slash would be good, actually. Because it gets a little bit cheaper, and its attack power goes up even more. Stagger power and stagger time, I would love to see them increase, but I guess that was not going to happen. I wonder if I can feed stuff to a heavy slit. No, it needs to be level 2 to be fed to a level 2. So I can do a... Beatdown is one that has a lot of stagger power too. But I think what I need is stuff that does a lot of damage. Because like to beat that thing, I need stuff that does a ton of damage. And I probably need to, I'll think about this later. Let's not waste a ton of time on camera with this. You got anything new? It's a different day. Sometimes they get new stuff. Bold Vanguard. Increases the wearer's resistance to status ailments. I basically want to just own all of the for attacking any enemies within reach. And then Dangerous Blossom. Battle Tactician creates weaknesses in her enemies. Also increases wearer's resistance to debilitating. So this has Debrave and Defaith. So it's kind of a variation on a theme. It's also a very strange looking outfit.
See you.
You up for this?
According to my investigations, it seems that you need to view 3 murals if you wish to reach the Clavis.
And the landlady.
You're always welcome.
Oh,
We'll be looking forward to your next
never mind. I'm not interested in an inn at all. So somebody over here is selling Wappets. Forge, there we go.
So, which do you take?
So I've got... Salvation is the jumped up version of the Liberator. It's super expensive. Wyvern Lance, give jump. It has to be like half of my money. Not right now.
Come again.
Everyone's headed for the ruins already.
Let's warp. I really don't know where we're supposed to be, though, unfortunately. So we're supposed to examine the mural. The way to the last mural is barred. Scorched Earth, lower level. Golden Chamber, Gallery of Creation. We're trying to get here, it looks like. There may be a faster way to do it, but I think Sacred Gate, which is kind of the end of the whole place, it might not be the closest point, but at least it should be in the right building. I know we can get to this from wherever, but I don't know. I'm really allowing myself to be annoyed by the fact that, oh. Yeah, it seems like it should be quite reachable. I shouldn't let myself be annoyed by the fact that we can't do that one quest, but I'm totally annoyed by the fact that we can't do that one quest.
There's something different about the Sacred Gate.
Uh-huh.
It seems to be responding to that crux piece that you recovered in the gallery. If you gather the remaining 2 pieces and complete the crux, I'm certain you'll unlock the door to the Gladys.
Uh-huh. So I'm trying to get to that corner of the world according to the plot map. And I do got Fang helping me out here. I never seem to be around when the right time to go in there, do I? Already, I guess, activated that, huh? I don't know. It's probably just a single treasure room over there that I can get to, but I have to come back at night or different time of day, or I don't know. I will set the tablet and view the mural.
Let's see the second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth.
You didn't pay for shit, bitch. Sorry.
We used to have this old rhyme, you know.
This is seditious
Come,
poetry.
Pity poor Etro, she was left all alone. Her blood pouring forth in chaos to atone.
Come, pity poor
Queen
Etro.
of nothing, goddess of death. So let her be known.
Okay.
And then Lindsay, in his wisdom, used the blood that flowed from Metro to give birth to the first humans.
Their religion's messed up.
Yeah, so we could do his dirty work. Among my people, Lindsay was known as a trickster, never to be trusted.
Kind of like Loki, but
Though in the end,
without a Disney
even
Plus
our own
show.
God was no different. Pulse used us and threw us away all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we've all learned not to trust the gods.
This is a JRPG after
At least
all.
it gave me the chance to meet you all.
Oh, y'all.
But then, after hundreds more years in Crystal, we wake up again. And for what?
For
So
what?
Vanille can go mad listening to the cries of the dead?
Yeah,
The gods
that's
want
why.
to make us pawns. But Vanille and me, we're done playing their games. It needs to stop.
Look, I'm working for Bunavelza and I like it, okay? Stop suggesting that somehow that's bad and that by the time the story's over, I won't be working for Bunavelza. Because I'm totally going to remain loyal to Bunavelza for all time. Okay.
Some gear is something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
It sounds
Let's go
to
ahead
you
and
like
check it
another sealed path has been opened, is what you mean to say. A door open in this distance, but where? Perhaps near the sacred gate. Perhaps. Perhaps I'll check the map.
Vanille and Fang.
Uh-huh.
They once supported Cocoon in their crystal sleep, frozen forever in time.
I remember this because I was there.
Now, at the end of everything, what purpose could God have in doing such a thing?
He's such a jerk.
What sort of plan does he have up his sleeve?
I guess I meant to pick this thing up. A Cruz body. Ted Cruz
Got
body?
the
I hope
second
not.
piece. Let's go find the third.
You don't have to.
I was
tell
really
me.
hoping that would
I'm
actually
more
be
than
some
ready to get
musical
that door
satchel
open
so
and
that I
get
could
to
do this
Clavis.
quest back in Snow City. We're letting a lot of time slip by. I'm not used to going this long without being able to use chronostasis. Alright. But indeed, yeah, I'm supposed to go all the way back to the sacred
You've got
gate.
all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all three murals now.
Yeah, I know. You think I don't know that? I know that. Oh, it's a Crux and a treasure chest, so I just have to decide later. Do I feel like coming all the way back here? You found a yellowed skull. Do I feel like... Oh, now it is open. Never mind. I guess it's like after 9 a.m. Study of the Savage. The Macho Man? Randy Study of the Savage? Study of that which has run wild. Oh. It's, I think it's actually bestiary notes for something. Chaos Charge. Riposte. Oh, who could that possibly be? Well, actually, I probably should be doing a lot more of... I should be trying to do some exploring now while the doors are all shifted, because there's a different set of doors that I can't deal with from what were the problem doors before. But for now, I think I will concentrate instead on trying to... We've been in there, right? I think this is connected to whatever the little robot Super Pal, his quest to find a bunch of skeletons. What a weird game this is sometimes. I guess she's being sarcastic, but I was
Look for one of us.
I was about to say I'm going to try to stick with pursuing the main story and not just going around exploring and having fun. This was a wrong turn.
Don't you go busting up our room.
Now, I thought there was a group of church like holy warriors of Luxerion Church who were competing with these guys, but we haven't seen hide nor hair of them. I figured if we found them, they'd be hanging around in the ruins, but... Womp, 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 womp. Had the map upside down, you see. That's... Don't think we care about that.
holy clavis awaits you on the other side of that sacred gate. You just need to get your hands on one last piece of the crux to open it. Go and see the last mural for yourself.
Who are you?
I always dreamed of becoming a
rookie bandit.
Now I wonder why I ever waited so long.
Uh-huh. Okay, so here's some story. Well, you guys got in here before we could. This is probably the... Yeah, this is it. I think we're about to get to the end game of this act. I am not 100% on that, but I think so.
Huh? And this will give us the key we need to open the sacred gate.
We're gonna open the sacred gate. The clavish.
Huh?
You suppose this mural will be something about how Bunavelza sucks and we shouldn't be working for him? What do you think?
If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Bunavelza, god of light.
Can you tell I don't like
Death
him?
defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you.
Mm-hmm.
So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
By killing dead
What do you
people
mean?
even more? I don't understand.
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned.
We
It's
never
the
actually
reason
spoke to
they want
Vanille
the
about
holy
this.
clevis. So Vanille can do their dirty work.
You can do their dirty
Thing
work.
is,
Go
she's the
no.
only one who can hear the dead.
Mm-hmm.
And the clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
That also murders the dead,
If
I
you
guess.
believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker.
Boy, salve, I think they mean they're going to get their souls drunk so
She
they're
says that
numb.
she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
The past?
So it's
Yeah, that's right. You
Vanille
guys turned into a super monster and
the
killed a bunch of people, didn't you? I forgot about that.
But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order.
Not in this lifetime.
I hate the dead and I want them to have salve-free suffering.
The Order wishes for the soul song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead.
But we keep suggesting that's a big lie.
Those who have died since the fall, you should be lending your support.
Even though we are all constantly suggesting this is a
should
lie.
complete the crux.
Let's try it on the sacred gate.
Come on, the clavis waits.
No, man. All the pieces have been collected to form the Saint's Crux. And we've obtained a Saint's Crux. So that's a nice thing. That's good.
The completed crux should open the sacred gate. You've almost made it to the holy clavis itself.
Pretty cool, huh?
But be careful. The Order has mobilized its seculars. They may be on your heels.
I was just asking where those guys were, and Hope's now making it pretty obvious they're probably about to show up. We haven't really had a... you have to fight an Earth Eater in this place. Otherwise, the enemies around here have been pretty normal. Like, you haven't really had the threat of a big nasty boss. We knew that we were going to have to deal with Noel as we did the Major Luxerion quest. We knew that we were going to have to deal with Snow as we did Yuznan quest. We really are not sure what's waiting for us on the other side of that door, but I feel like it's got to be a boss fight because we haven't really had a boss. We have been looking for the Sacred Clavis, and if we just get it, that feels like a huge amount of plot accomplished without us actually doing traditional RPG fighting a boss. We fought lots of enemies. We've explored a dungeon. It feels more traditional RPG than the other quests we've done. But it is a bit weird that we haven't had a boss. Maybe we'll have one in the next video. Tune in to find out. Bye for now.